Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to you have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter number sequences. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 9 math. We're going to start with the chapter number sequences. Let's just start first lesson, that is the wholesome bakery baked 3 loaves of breads on Sunday, 18 loaves of breads on Monday, 33 loaves of breads on Tuesday, and 48 loaves of breads on Wednesday. What kind of sequence is this? So, what is arithmetic sequence? In an arithmetic sequence, there is a constant difference between consecutive terms. That means that you can always get from one number to the next by adding or subtracting the same number, right? In a geometric sequence, there is a constant multiplier between the consecutive term. That means you can always get from one term to the next by multiplying or dividing the same number. The only way a sequence can be both, that is arithmetic and geometric, is if it repeats the same number over and over again. So now look at the sequence, that is 3, 15, 3, 18, 33, and 48. So we have 3 plus 15 is 18, 18 plus 15 is 33, and 33 plus 15 is 48. Okay, let's just, so that is the arithmetic sequence, because for the every next term we are adding exactly the same number. So that is the arithmetic sequence, right? Let's just start with the test questions. What kind of sequence is this? What kind of sequence is this? 53, 70, 85, and 98. So that is decreasing, right? So 70 minus 53 is 17. Then 85 is 15. Then 98 minus 85 is 13. So that is neither arithmetic nor geometric. The correct option is neither. Option number 4 is the correct option. On a modern art painting, there are 179 green dots in the first row, 159 green dots in the second row, 142 green dots in the third row, and 128 green dots in fourth row. What kind of sequence is this? One hundred 179, 159, 142, 128. So 179, that is decreasing by 20. So that is neither arithmetic nor decreasing. The correct option is neither arithmetic nor geometric. Stanley did 7 push ups on Monday, 14 push ups on Tuesday, 28 push ups on Wednesday, and 56 push ups on Thursday. So 7 times 2 is 14, 14 times 2 is 28, 28 times 2 is 56. So you're multiplying. We have a constant multiplier. So that would be geometric sequence, right? When we are multiplying with a constant multiplier, then that would be the geometric sequence. Option number 1 is the correct option. Sarah went out to her garden and cut 4 roses from her first rose bush, 8 roses from the eight second rose bush, 16 roses on the third rose bush, and 32 roses from fourth rose bush. What kind of sequence is this? So 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, and 16 times 2 is 32. So the correct option is that is the geometric sequence because we are multiplying with a constant multiplier. So geometric sequence it is. What kind of sequence is this? 70, 51, 32, and 13. So 70 minus 19 is 51, I think. Wait. 70 minus 51, yet is 19. Then 51 minus 19 is 32. Then 32 minus 19 is 13. So, yes, that is the arithmetic sequences because every time we are subtracting the same number, that is 19. We are subtracting 19 for each next number. So, that is the arithmetic sequence. Option number one is the correct option. Hannah's Pizza made 84 pizzas on Wednesday, 96 pizzas on Thursday, 108 pizzas on Friday, and 120 pizzas on Saturday. What kind of sequence is this? So 96, 84, 96, 108, and 120. So 96 minus 84 is 12. 108 minus 96 is also 12. So the pattern is decreasing 12 for each time. So that is the geometric sequence, sorry, arithmetic sequence, not geometric because we are subtracting the same number. So that is the arithmetic sequence. Okay, you can complete. That is the arithmetic sequence, right? I selected the geometric with. Okay, the next lesson is the next lesson is that is write variable expressions for arithmetic sequences. Write variable expressions for arithmetic sequence. Write an expression to describe the sequence Below, use n to represent the position of a term in the sequence where n equals 1 for the first time. Write an expression to describe the sequence below. Use n to represent the position of a term in the sequence where n equals 1 for the first time. So we are given the sequence that is 3, 6, 9, and 12. We need to write down the expression for this sequence with n equals 1. So 3, 6, 9, and 12. So when x equals 1, we need to start with n equals 1. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9. So that is 3 times n. Let's just start with the test questions. So let's just start with the test questions. Write an expression to describe the sequence below. Use n to represent the position of a term in the sequence where n equals 1 for the first time. Negative 3, negative 6, negative n, and negative 12. So n equals 1. So let's just look at negative 3 equals 3 times 1, right? Because we are going to start with the 1. Let's just multiply with the negative sign. So negative 3 times 1, then negative 3 times 2, then negative 3 times 3, right? So that means that is negative 3 times n because 1, 2, 3, that they are the values of n. The correct option is negative 3 and option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is describe an expression. Write an expression to describe the sequence below. Use n to represent the position of a term in the sequence where n equals 1. So negative 6, we need to start with n equals 1. That is 6 times 1 and then a negative sign. Negative 12, negative 6 times 2, negative 18, negative 6 times 3, negative 24, negative 6 times 4. So that means that is negative 6 times n. That is negative 6 times n. Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an expression to describe the sequence below. Use n to represent the position of a term in the sequence where n equals 1 for the first time. So that is 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times. So that means then that is 8 and option number 1 is the correct option, that is 8n. That is 8 and option number 1 is the correct option. Write an expression to describe the sequence below. Negative 3, negative 2, negative 1 and 0 where n equals 1. So you have to start with n equals 1, right? That is n minus 4 because if we start with n equals 1, 1 minus 4 equals negative 3, 2 minus 4 equals negative 2, 3 minus 4 equals negative 1, and then 4 minus 4 is 0. So that is n minus 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is n minus 4. Write an expression to describe the sequence below. Use n to represent the position of a term in the sequence where n equals 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 1 plus 4, 2 plus 4, 3 plus 4 and 4 plus 4. That is n plus 4. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is arithmetic sequences. Type the missing number in the sequence. 22 minus 1 is 21. The next one would be 21 minus 1 is 20. Let's just start with the test questions. Type the missing number in the sequence in this sequence. 58 minus 4 is 54. 54 minus 4 is 50, so if we need to add 4. 58 plus 4 is 62. 66 plus 4 is 70. So the missing numbers are 70 and 62. The correct option is 70 and 62. Type the missing numbers in the sequence. So, mm, -1 plus -5 is -6, then -5 makes -11, then 11, -11 and -5 makes -16, and -26 and -5 makes -31. So the missing numbers are option number 2, that is 16 and -31. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is -16, -31. Type the missing number in the sequence. So -9, -8, -6, -7, -6. So the next one would be -5. Option 1 is the correct option. Type the missing number in the sequence: 78, 77, 76, 75. So the next one is 74. Option number 1 is the correct option. Type the missing number: 22, 21, 20. The next number is 20. Type the missing number in the sequence. That is -62, -60. So the pattern is decreasing by 2. So that would be -64. The correct option is negative 64. Option number 1 is the correct option. Type the missing number in the sequence negative 18, negative 15, negative 12 it is. Type the missing number in the sequence, that is, the pattern is decreasing by 6. That is 28 and 16. The missing numbers are 28 and 16. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 9 math. Chapter we were working on is number sequences, taken geometric sequences, write variable expressions for arithmetic sequences, and then arithmetic sequences. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lesson button. Tutors are them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions you can please ask if you have any. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any.